Are you looking to branch out and become more adventurous in your wine selection, but don't quite know how to start? Well, not to worry, because you and I are going wine shopping together. Learn more about those obscure grapes and wine regions where you can find a sensational bottle of wine for criminally low prices. Let's get started exploring and tasting new wines together. I have a really fresh, fun, approachable, dry white wine for you to try. The warmer months are on the horizon. They're somewhere out there, I swear to God. So I want to introduce you to Muscadet. Muscadet is a lot of fun. I got this bottle at Trader Joe's for $7.99, which is another reason I love this wine. Muscadet is super affordable while still delivering a really delicious wine. So let's learn a little bit more about this guy. Let's go to France, where this wine is from, and zoom in a little on the Loire Valley. And then let's zoom in again on a region called Muscadet de Sevre-et-Maine on the Atlantic coast. The thing about French wine labels is, except for a few regions and producers, they don't really put the name of the grape on the bottle. What they're gonna put is the name of the region. And it can get really confusing the more specific it gets as well, because you've got the name of a village, a vineyard, it's all in a language you don't know, and you're kind of just expected to know what grape or grapes are in the bottle. So in the case of this Muscadet de Sevre-et-Maine, which you can just call Muscadet, the grape is called Melon de Bourgogne. You can just call it melon, spelled the same way as the fruit, melon. And so typically you're not gonna say, hey, pass me that bottle of melon. You can. But what you're gonna say is, hey, pass me that bottle of Muscadet, please. So this region of the Loire Valley on the coast makes it a lot cooler than the rest of the valley. And so the vineyards and the resulting wine reflect that. Very structured, very high acid, which I find very delicious. And the soils here, yes, we're getting into dirt, are very well draining typically. You've got gravel, you've got sand, all of these, the waters pour through easily, which is great because you're in a damper region that gets a bit of rainfall. Something else to note on your bottle of Muscadet is if it says the words sur lie or not. So sur lie means on the lees, lees being the dead yeast particles left over at the bottom of the tank or barrel. So if it says sur lie, that means it's aged on the lees for an extended period of time before those particles are then filtered out and the wine is put into the bottle. Sounds gross, dead yeast, I know. But what it does is it actually provides some really nice creaminess, a little fattiness on the wine, a little yeasty note as well, which is really lovely. If it doesn't have sur lie on the bottle, that means it's going to be very precise, very focused, very lean, mineral, crackly. So it's nice just to get a little rounder, a little leaner, still dry though. So that being said, I think we should probably taste this. Smell it, taste it, get to know it. Ooh. Dang, on the nose, I already almost start salivating because it just smells so delicious. And smell is 85% of your taste, so I'm sure probably gonna love this wine. On the nose though, it's like a bright yellow-green color, a lot of citrus, zest, tart, fresh. And I love, because it's close to the sea, you do get a little bit of sea spray, almost like when you're walking by the ocean on the beach. You get a little bit of that little spray in your face. I love it. Yeah, high acid. Acid is making my mouth water. It's great for pairing with food. This is an incredibly food-friendly wine. Pairs with everything, basically. There's a saying in the wine world that what grows together goes together. So the foods that you're gonna find in the region typically pair really nicely with the wines from the region as well. So in this case, you're on the coast of the ocean. It's very famously paired with oysters. I could definitely go for an oyster right now. Great with other seafood, mussels, lighter fish. If you do have a sur lie one that does have a lot of unctuousness, you can start dabbling into shellfish, some sweeter, crab, lobster, shrimp. This is great too. This is gonna be a great wine with salads. A lot of times those stringent vinaigrettes can make the wine taste really, really harsh, but because this is pretty high acid, it can stand up to that, just keeps it really nice and fresh. And I will say, even though this is surly, it's not super unctuous, it's not super round, it just kind of fills out what would otherwise be a very, very lean bone dry wine. I revisit Muscadet time and time again. I have no problem cracking open a bottle of this at any time. Somebody's like, would you like a glass of Muscadet? I'm like, well, yes, I really would. Because it's just so easy to drink. It's so fresh, it's so fun. Take this to a party, take it over to a friend's house, enjoy it yourself. It's gonna make a lot of people very happy. So head on over to Trader Joe's, grab yourself a bottle, drink along with me, and let me know what you think. I'd really love to hear your thoughts on Muscadet. And until our next wine excursion, keep exploring and trying new wines. Cheers.